When you're in the wildlife removal business, what can start out as a quiet and peaceful morning can quickly turn to it's just a day on the job. When raccoons, squirrels, and bats see this guy coming, they know he's going to give them an eviction notice. Meet Jared Houliston. He has been in the wildlife removal business for 13 years.
Well, it goes back a few years when I was a kid. We lived on a farm, so I was always in with animals, but ended up moving into the city. I went to school to be a police officer, and then graduated, decided it's not what I want to do, worked for another company for a few years, and then left them and opened up my own company.
Every day presents a different scenario. Today, a squirrel has fallen into a chimney.
I highly suggest if you don't have a cap on your chimney to get one. And so what happens is a squirrel comes in, he's trying to nest right now and ends up going to the top of the chimney and fell down. Well, they can't climb back up, so he was stuck there. So this is the call we get all the time.
Yep.
He's in now here.
Keep doing that. Keep doing it.
So we have to come in and actually grab the squirrel by hand underneath and get him out.
Okay, I got him. He's biting pretty hard right now.
Basically, we just go up with our Kevlar gloves and we can feel him biting on us, but they can't penetrate the skin. And we basically just grab him, take him outside and let him go, and then we'll go upstairs and cap the chimney. It's a basic call for us. It's something that happens pretty much daily in our industry.
This little guy didn't make it past the chimney, but oftentimes squirrels make their own way into a house, and it's not a pretty picture.
Yeah, they're fast, and people wake up and their molding on their windows are all chewed because he's trying to chew from the inside out. So once in even just a few hours, you know, while you're at work, the squirrel will cause mass amounts of damage.
So we're here today, and we've got called from a customer for a squirrel causing havoc to her vegetation and going on the roof. Once we arrived, we found half this tree from the backing of the tree has been stripped clean from the squirrel, and he's taken the items up on top of the roof in a little cove to build a nest. And we're about to go up into the nest and see if there's babies, and more than likely we'll get them out and we'll put them in a little baby box where from there they can be reunited with the mama, and we'll remove the nest and she'll relocate them somewhere else. Bring that up for the nesting material. The big branches we'll throw down, but all the leaves and stuff I want to put in here. Okay, so we're on top of the roof, about to enter inside here, this little cove. We got a nest, as you can see, the nesting materials coming out. Half a tree's been stripped down on the customer's lawn and brought up here for nesting materials. So let's get to it. Fasten you and start going in. I just want to get a shot of this first. Hang on. I think we're empty, boys. Another couple days maybe, but she's close. All her fur's been missing. Look how much stuff she has brought up from somebody's old like outdoor chair or something. It's a lot of stuff. But no babies in here.
Squirrels, raccoons will chew right through roof vents. They'll go through the plumbing vats. They'll push up soffit panels. So what we do is we go and secure these areas with screening and or reinforcing them with screws, so then we can walk away and you'll never have a problem again.
We're on our way to Port Dover. We have a girl that's called us. She says to us a massive squirrel and or rat problem that needs to be addressed right away. So she's asked if can we come out today. She needs this address. So right now we're on the 45-minute to an hour drive from Brantford to go see her. It's not uncommon for us to drive that far, and we service southwestern Ontario, so wherever we have the problem is usually where we end up. pretty rotten wood here.
What are you prying this up for?
We're prying up. We have squirrels that are chewing through here, but somehow getting into the building. So we want to see how they're getting in so we can stop them at the structure rather than just putting traps out or anything. We want to actually fix this problem for them. Well, usually all the time we come for a squirrel, we'll find mice or rats, or in this case raccoons. You come for raccoons, you find mice evidence or bad evidence. Kind of goes hand in hand. A lot of people have wildlife in their house, but they just never know it until a little tiny problem becomes a big issue. So now we've got here, and she said she has mice issues. She's got the squirrel running around. Now we found a raccoon into the chimney too as well. So ready to code up and see what she wants to do. Days like today when it's pouring rain and we can't get a lot of work done, we'll revert back and do behind the scenes stuff like marketing, social media, internet, upgrading, website, getting supplies made, supplies done. All the behind scene the stuff that has to happen happens on days like this or the weekends. So even though we're not working, there's always work to be done and to prepare for that next job. So yeah, days like today, even not on the roof, but we're still working.
There might not be a typical day in this business, but in the spring, it's baby season. The crew is responding to a call of a raccoon in a chimney with babies.
So we were pulling her out, and I had her snared in behind on her stomach. But what she did is she actually got out of it, so the snare went up and around her neck, and that's not humane. We could snap her neck. So what I did is we actually released her. It takes a little bit longer to get her out of the chimney, but in the long run, it's going to be humane, and she's going to be okay to take care of her kids.
Come on, girl. Give me that snare pole. Hold this. She's coming down! Coming down! Put that down. Bring it up, actually. Flick it back on. Keep wiggling that! Keep wiggling it! Get it down there. Coming up like an inch by inch. Give me this. Hold this. I'm going to push her up with the snare pole underneath her. Trap. Open the trap.
And I'm known to my guys as you can say, I don't handle bad smells very well. All right, being in this industry, I should.
Mama is pulled out of the chimney from the rooftop, while the babies are rescued from inside. The crew works together fluently with their timing to ensure Mama and the babies are removed safely.
I'm doing what I love. I found a passion so I can go to work for 12, 13 hours a day. I get home at the end of the day, I'm not exhausted. It's because I love what I do. The actual job part about it, the best time of year is right now. It's March, April, May when we have the baby calls, and we're actually got little squirrels or little raccoons, little skunks, crawling all over us. We even get to small hawks, owls coming out of the nest and handling them, to deer, fox, and coyote pups. So I mean, we get a broad range. We've also done horse rescues and stuff. So these are the moments that make our job worthwhile.
4.
There's another one in there.
Hang on. I think I got one more.
Yeah, there's another one in there for sure.
Close it.
That's the number one question we get. Well, we don't hurt them. It's true. What we'll do is, let's say babies of any sort, it doesn't matter if it's birds, raccoons, squirrels, we'll remove them from the attic or the house. But we put them in what we call a heated baby box, all right? And we put them near the entry hole where the mama was going into the home. So when mama comes out of that house, she's now locked out because we've used a one-way door. We've secured the house that she can't get back in, but she's immediately reunited with her kits as soon as she comes out. So she can go into the box, stay there for a bit, feed her, feed the babies, and when she's ready, she can actually grab her pups one by one and relocate them to another den site. So we don't do any of the relocation because it is illegal. We let Mama do it all. She does all the hard work, and we just set it up. It's illegal to trap and relocate over a kilometer. You're allowed to do it within 1 kilometer, but we don't suggest that people do that. Here's why. If it's diseased in any way, you're potentially spreading the diseased animal into an uninfected area.
There you go.
Another option is if there's babies. You may have caught Mama and you're taking Mama away from the babies, which will essentially die. Or vice versa, you've taken a baby away from Mama and the other ones and you're taking that one away. So we don't suggest it. You know, if you have to trap an animal or you're going to do the trapping on your own, we say capture the animal, okay? Put it aside for as minimal amount as you can. Go and plug the hole, all right? This is for the do-it-yourselfers. And if you don't feel comfortable doing that, then call a professional. And then after you've sealed that hole up, you can walk away and let that animal go right on site. And it's even with the do-it-yourselfers, what'll happen is they'll plug a hole and, you know, they've caught one, but there's 2 more left inside. So now you've got dead animals, you've got chewing, you've got animals coming into the living space because they can't get out. It's not recommended. Call a professional.